Unit 4. Tape script 4.1. Listen and ask the questions. 1.
We've got some eggs.
How many eggs have we got?
2.
We need some flour. How much flour do we need?
3.
She has a lot of children.
How many children does she have?
4.
Can you buy some butter?
How much butter do you want?
5.
Their house has a lot of bedrooms.
How many bedrooms does it have?
6.
Some people are coming for a meal at the weekend.
How many people are coming?
7.
Shakespeare wrote a lot of plays.
How many plays did he write?
8.
She earns a fortune.
How much does she earn?
Tape script 4.2. Listen and answer the questions. 1.
Does your tooth hurt?
A little. I'll go to the dentist tomorrow.
2.
Were there many people at the meeting?
A few, but no one that you know.
3.
Is there any food left over?
A little. The children ate most of it.
4.
Have you got any lemonade? A little. Do you want some ice in it?
5.
Do you have any books on French literature? A few. You can borrow them if you want.
6.
Would you like some cream?
A little. I'm trying to lose weight.
7.
Are there many Spanish people in your class?
A few, but most of them come from France.
8.
Do you watch much TV?
A little, but I prefer reading.
9.
Do you get many letters?
A few, but most of them are bills.
10.
Do your children get a lot of homework?
A little. It takes them about an hour a night.
Tape script 4.3. Listen. 1.
I bought a hat and a pair of shoes at the shops. Unfortunately, the shoes are the wrong size. I'll take them back tomorrow.
2.
Where are the children?
They're in the garden.
3.
My sister's a teacher in a school near Leicester. She has 3 children, 2 girls and a boy. The girls are in her class at school, but the boy isn't old enough for school yet.
4.
Jane and Bill are a very nice couple. She has a clothes shop and he works in an office in the centre of town.
5.
Where are my shoes?
On the floor in the kitchen.
6.
How much are the driving lessons? £15 an hour.
7.
When you come to bed, can you turn off the lights?
8.
I went to a restaurant last night.
9.
What's the name of the restaurant we went to last night?
Unit 5. Tape script 5.1. Listen and ask the questions. 1.
I hope to go to university.
What do you want to study?
I want to study maths.
2.
Carol phoned while you were out.
What did she want to talk about?
She wanted to talk about a problem she's having.
3.
I left my job yesterday. Why did you decide to do that? I decided to leave because it was boring.
4.
I'm going to bed early because I have a plane to catch tomorrow.
What time do you want to leave the house?
I want to leave as early as possible.
5.
That book you lent me was great. When did you finish reading it? I finished reading it last night.
6.
I don't want to go out this evening.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to stay at home and have an early night.
Tape script 5.2. Listen and repeat. 1.
Would you like to watch TV?
No, there's nothing good on tonight.
2.
Would you like something to eat? No, thanks. I'm not hungry.
3.
Do you like weddings?
I'm afraid I don't. I think they're noisy and there are usually too many people.
4.
Do you like chips?
No, I think they're very bad for you.
5.
Do you like watching TV?
Yes, especially films and cartoons.
6.
Would you like to come for a meal tomorrow?
Yes, I'd love to. What time?
Tape script 5.3. Listen. 1.
What sort of books do you like reading?
I like reading biographies and thrillers.
2.
Would you like to be a teacher when you grow up?
No, they have to work very hard.
3.
It's Sophie's birthday soon.
Is it? What would she like to have for a present?
Well, I know she likes cooking. Why don't you buy her a new cookbook?
4.
My daughter has a lot of pens and pencils. She likes drawing.
5.
My son is a very fast runner. He says that one day he would like to run in the Olympic Games.
Tape script 5.4. Listen to the conversations. 1.
Why are you working so hard these days? Because I'm going to buy a car, so I'm saving as much as I can.
2.
What are you going to buy Jill for her birthday?
A CD.
She hasn't got a CD player.
Oh, I'll buy her a book then.
3.
Dad, can you mend this for me?
I can't, sorry. Ask Mum. She'll do it for you.
4.
Why have you got so many eggs?
Because I'm going to make an omelette.
5.
What are you going to do today?
It's John's birthday, so I'm going to make him a cake.
6.
I have an appointment with the bank manager this morning.
Why are you going to see him?
Because my husband and I are going to start our own business, and we need some money.
7.
I haven't got enough money to get home.
I'll lend you some if you like. How much do you want?
£2 is enough. I'll give it back tomorrow.
Unit 6. Tape script 6.1. Listen and repeat. 1,
What's the weather like?
It's hot nearly all year round.
2,
What's the countryside like?
There are millions of sheep and a lot of desert.
3,
What are the people like?
They're really nice and friendly.
4,
What are the cities like?
There aren't many. They're mainly on the coast.
5,
What's Sydney like?
It's a lovely place. The Opera House is fantastic.
6,
What are the beaches like?
They have beautiful white sand and are miles long.
7,
What are the TV programmes like?
They're okay. Pretty similar to home, really.
Tape script 6.2. Listen and repeat. 1,
What was the hotel like?
Awful. My room was tiny and the service was bad.
2,
What was the flight like?
It was terrible. I waited over 6 hours for the plane.
3,
What was the weather like?
Awful. It rained every day.
4,
What were the beaches like?
They were crowded and dirty. There was no sand on them, just stones.
5,
What was the food like?
Disgusting. Chips with everything, and they didn't cook it very well.
Tape script 6.3. Listen and answer. 1,
Robert is the oldest in the family.
No, he isn't. He's the youngest.
2,
Bob is more polite than his brother.
No, he isn't. He's ruder.
3,
I'm the tallest in this class.
No, you aren't. You're the shortest.
4,
My homework was worse than yours.
No, it wasn't. It was better.
5,
The weather today is colder than yesterday.
No, it isn't. It's hotter.
6,
She bought the cheapest watch in the shop.
No, she didn't. She bought the most expensive.
7,
Jack's meaner than Alan.
No, he isn't. He's more generous.
8,
Janet arrived later than John.
No, she didn't. She arrived earlier.
9,
This is the easiest exercise in this book.
No, it isn't. It's the most difficult.
Tape script 6.4. Listen and repeat. 1.
Bob's taller than Jack. Jack's not as tall as Bob.
2.
Bob got more presents than Jack. Jack didn't get as many presents as Bob.
3.
Jill's more intelligent than Bill. Bill's not as intelligent as Jill.
4.
The sun's hotter than the moon. The moon isn't as hot as the sun.
5.
Are you and your husband the same age? Are you as old as your husband?
6.
You can read more quickly than I can. I can't read as quickly as you can.
7.
Harry won more money than Bill. Bill didn't win as much money as Harry.
8.
Is Switzerland bigger than Luxembourg?
Yes, it is.
Is Luxembourg as big as Switzerland?
No, it isn't.
9.
Eva's work is better than mine. My work isn't as good as Eva's.
10.
Mike is friendlier than John.
John isn't as friendly as Mike.
Unit 7. Tape script 7.1. Listen.
My grandfather is 96 years old, and he has had a long and interesting life. He has travelled a lot, especially since he retired. He has seen the Taj Mahal in India and the pyramids in Egypt. He has seen lions in Africa and has ridden a camel across the Sahara Desert. He says that the most beautiful place he has been to is Kathmandu in Nepal. He has met the Queen on several occasions. In 1959, he was a soldier in New Zealand when she came to visit, and in 1972, he went to a garden party at Buckingham Palace. He has been married twice. His first wife died when she was 32. He met his second wife while he was travelling round France by bike. He and his wife, Eleanor, have been married for 50 years, and they have lived in the same cottage in the country since they got married. He says that he has never been ill in his life. The secret of good health, according to my grandfather, is exercise. He goes swimming every day. He has done this since he was a boy. He also goes to bed early every night. Perhaps that is his secret.
Tape script 7.2. Listen and repeat. 1.
Have you ever had an accident?
Yes, I have. Lots of times. But not a serious crash.
2.
Have you ever got lost?
No, I haven't. I've always had a good team to help me.
3.
Have you ever forgotten your words?
Yes, I have once. I was so embarrassed.
4.
Have you ever climbed Mount Everest?
No, I haven't yet, but I would like to.
5.
Have you ever fallen off your ladder?
Yes, I have, unfortunately. I broke my leg.
6.
Have you ever had a #1 song?
No, I haven't yet, but I reached number 10 with my last one.
7.
Have you ever had an electric shock?
No, I haven't, fortunately. I'm very careful about safety.
Tape script 7.3. Listen and answer the questions. 1.
Has your grandfather been married for a long time?
Yes, he has.
2.
Has he ever met the Queen?
Yes, he has.
3.
Has he often been ill?
No, he hasn't.
4.
Have he and his wife lived in their house for a long time?
Yes, they have.
5.
Has he had an interesting life?
Yes, he has.
6.
Have you ever been to Mexico?
7.
Have you ever tried Chinese food?
8.
Has your teacher ever been angry with you?
9.
Have you ever forgotten to do your homework?
Tape script 7.4. Listen and repeat the questions. 1.
What does he do?
He's a politician.
2.
When did he go to Oxford University?
In 1975.
3.
When did he become a Member of Parliament?
In 1982.
4.
How long has he been an MP?
Since 1982.
5.
When was he Defence Minister?
From 1989 to 1995.
6.
How many books has he written?
3.
7.
Has he ever written a spy story?
Yes, he has. It's called The Time to Run.
8.
What does Edna Heal do?
She's an artist.
9.
How many children do they have?
2.
10.
How long did they live in Oxford?
For 10 years.
11.
When did they move to London?
In 1995.
12.
Where do they live now?
In a house in Cadogan Square in central London.
Unit 8. Tape script 8.1. Listen. 1.
You've got to help me with my homework. It's impossible.
2.
The doctor gave me some pills. I've got to take them 3 times a day.
3.
Thanks for a lovely evening. We've got to go now, or we'll miss our bus.
4.
Mary's in a panic. She's got to be at the airport at 2:30, but it's 2 o'clock and she isn't ready yet.
5.
Sorry I can't come with you. I've got to work till late on Saturday.
6.
I don't want to take exams.
You've got to take them. You have no choice.
7.
I'm going to bed now. I've got to get up early tomorrow morning.
8.
Harry's unemployed. He's got to get a job as soon as possible.
9.
Have I got to do this exercise? It's really boring.
Tape script 8.2. Listen and repeat. 1,
What time do you have to get up?
2,
Do you have to wear a uniform in your job?
3,
Why did you have to buy so many books?
4,
Do you have to get a visa to go to the States?
5,
How often does John have to take his pills?
6,
Do you have to look after this plant very carefully?
Tape script 8.3. Listen and give advice to these people. 1,
Peter's got a very bad cold.
I think he should go to bed. I don't think he should go to work.
2,
James and Tony are only 16, but they say they want to leave school.
I don't think they should leave school yet.
3,
I've lost my chequebook and credit cards.
I think you should phone your bank.
4,
Keith wants to drive home, but he hasn't got his glasses.
I don't think he should drive.
5,
My tooth hurts.
I think you should go to the dentist.
6,
There's a hole in my shoe. I only bought them last week.
I think you should take them back to the shop.
7,
Anne's phone bill was enormous. £300.
I think she should check the bill with the phone company.
8,
My children spend all their pocket money on sweets.
I don't think they should spend it all on sweets.
9,
Kate's crying because I pushed her. It was an accident.
I think you should tell Kate you're sorry.
Tape script 8.4. Listen and repeat the questions. 1,
George has asked me to marry him. Do you think I should say yes?
2,
Teresa has invited me to a picnic at the beach. Do you think I should go?
3,
Hazel still hasn't given me back the money she owes me. Do you think I should remind her?
4,
I'm inviting people for dinner and I have to write a guest list. Who do you think I should invite?
5,
Lulu isn't speaking to me today because yesterday I said she was stupid. Do you think I should apologise to her?
6,
Paolo doesn't know whether to go to university or travel round the world. What do you think he should do?
7,
This stereo's fantastic, but it's so expensive. Do you think I should buy it?
Unit 9. Tape script 9.1. Listen and respond. 1,
There's someone at the door.
OK, I'll open it.
2,
What a beautiful picture.
I'll buy it for you.
3,
What newspaper do you buy?
I buy the Times.
4,
Would you like to order, sir?
I'll have the lamb.
5,
What time do you eat in the evening?
We have supper at about 8 o'clock.
6,
The phone's ringing.
OK, I'll answer it.
Tape script 9.2. Listen and answer. 1,
What will you do if you miss the plane?
I won't miss it. I'll get there early.
2,
What will you do if the plane is late?
I'll sleep in the airport.
3,
Where will you stay if the hotels are full?
I'll find somewhere. A youth hostel, maybe.
4,
What will you do if you don't like the food?
I'll just eat bread, cheese and fruit.
5,
Where will you go if the beaches are crowded?
I'll visit the old city and the mountains.
6,
What will you do if you get sunburnt?
I won't go out in the sun for a few days.
Tape script 9.3. Listen.
British explorer Robin Drake says that the first international polar expedition will start next March. They are going to try to reach the North Pole on a 65-day, 480-mile journey. If Drake succeeds, he will be the first man to walk to both the North and South Poles. Drake is going on the Ice Walk expedition with navigator Alan Winterson. When they arrive in Tula in northern Greenland, walkers from the Soviet Union, the USA, Japan, Australia, Canada and Italy will join them. As soon as they get to their base camp, Eureka, inside the Arctic Circle, they will have to build huts to protect them from temperatures as low as -55 degrees Celsius. We are going to do a lot of experiments to see how much pollution there is in the area, said Robin. The results will help us to understand the effects of pollution on the planet, including the greenhouse effect. If the weather is good enough, they are going to make a film of the expedition. Robin said, "When we get back home, we will show it to people all over the world."
Unit 10. Tape script 10.1. Listen.
My friend and I had a problem about our holiday last year. I wanted to have a lazy seaside holiday because I was tired and needed to relax. I love lying in the sun, drinking ice-cold lemonade and reading a good book. But Natalie likes busy cultural holidays. She likes to visit museums and galleries. She hates sunbathing because she always goes red, not brown. The travel agent tried to help us and suggested Greece. I said I'd love to sail to a quiet island, but of course Natalie said she'd like to stay in Athens. It was easy to decide what to do. We flew to Athens together, Natalie stayed there, and I travelled to the island of Kos.
Tape script 10.2. Listen to the conversations. 1.
What are you trying to do?
I'm looking for my contact lens. Can you see it?
2.
I'll help you. What do you want me to do?
Could you do the washing up while I do the cooking? Thanks.
3.
What did the doctor tell you to do?
She told me to stay in bed for a few days.
4.
My mother was so helpful while she was staying with us.
What did she help you to do?
She helped me to paint the kitchen.
5.
What would you like to do tonight?
What about going out for a meal?
6.
What are you hoping to do after university?
I'd like to get a job in publishing.
Tape script 10.3. Listen and respond. 1.
This city's so ugly.
It used to be so pretty.
2.
There are so many tourists.
There didn't used to be any tourists.
3.
The houses are very expensive.
They used to be very cheap.
4.
The streets are dirty.
They used to be clean.
5.
There is so much litter on the streets.
There didn't used to be any litter on the streets.
6.
The car parks are always full.
They used to be empty.
7.
There is a lot of traffic on the roads.
There didn't used to be any traffic on the roads.
8.
It's noisy at night.
It used to be quiet at night.
9.
We don't have a park anymore.
We used to have a park.
10.
Now there are blocks of flats.
There didn't used to be any blocks of flats.
Tape script 10.4. Listen and repeat. 1.
I'm hungry. I need something to eat.
2.
I've lost my passport and I don't know where to look for it.
3.
I have a big problem, but I don't know who to talk to about it.
4.
I'm starving. I've had nothing to eat all day.
5.
I can't do my homework. I need somebody to help me.
6.
Can you tell me how to get to the station?
7.
Give me £5, Pete.
I'm sorry, I haven't got any money to lend you.
8.
I need to speak to Ben, but I don't know when to phone him.